Welcome back to more walkthrough. Time for us to be taking on the Fog Rift Catacombs. Just in case you need to find the way here, I don't think there's any loot people will be looking for specifically. There are some spirit summons. Sorry, that's a proper gaff beginning, but we're going with it. You just come to the north of the castle front, and we can begin. These enemies are kind of annoying, actually, especially for any character that doesn't have a good attack to knock them off that pogo stick. And they can jump back off that and, like, do a, what do you call it, like a blow flute attack, blowpipe attack, yeah. But not too bad most of the time. But there are some pretty cruel encounters in this dungeon. So just bear that in mind as you're coming through. So let's do that. So the clue here, blood on the ground, means we don't want to be too zealous in our movement. This is something that we'll see quite a bit of in these kinds of dungeons now. Continuing, sorry, I just had a phone message come through my phone, had to quickly read it. But either way, we're good. So around here, enemy at the top. This is where kind of it starts becoming quite obvious. You need to have a good mixture of attacks. We want a ranged attack for you. The attacks with these can be pretty brutal. In fact, Loretta's longbow might have been a good pick, as you can see in a minute, because there's going to be an enemy that's going to fire some spells at us that's quite nasty in a room in a moment. Knock you off your stick. I do apologise. I had someone come through to the stream saying it's a lot to get used to having to play in a bit of a different style to having... Oh my god, this one doesn't matter. Having to play in a different way to the rest of the series. Oh, I'm glad you came down there. Get into there. Just so the game doesn't allow us to sit back a lot of the time. So we are having to get in and deal with stuff. There's going to be another one of those around here, so we're going to get Moonblade out. Have to get stuck into combat a little bit more. I spent a fair amount of time learning how to deal with some different enemies in a way that wouldn't be too egregious. So hopefully it won't be too bad having to adapt for the expansion. Alright, so tons of stuff here. You want to wait and then roll on to the trap. Careful of this guy, because he's going to try and knock you off. It's actually kind of annoying, so if you, like, wait in the middle and then, like, get on, like, here, he'll knock you straight off the ledge, which just makes this... Like, it doesn't do tons of damage, but it's just annoying. Get over this. This should be where we find the knights and stuff. So we should have... Oh yeah, we already took it out. So this is where the enemy was blasting us from above before. Now the main danger here... This guy's fine, is that on the right, behind the wall, I don't know if we can see him, there's an extra enemy. And so, if you aggro the whole lot of them at once, the biggest problem is trying to take this guy on with his friend at the same time. So we're going to pull him out. I'm not having it. He does aggro. Almost automatically, let's see. That bugged him out. I was like, what are you doing? Alright, so. Another secret here. So secret within a secret, right? Now we get Black Knight Commander Andreas for a summon. Haven't tested it. I can only assume a dude with a massive hammer and a big shield like that is very good. I didn't even check how much he takes to summon. 111. How much does Tish take? Because generally speaking, the devs' opinion of the summon is reflected in how much they take to cast. And it looks like the closest one to Tish is the Demi-Human Boy. And that's because he does bleed, doesn't he? He does bleed on his katana and he's absolutely aggressive. And that katana, by the way, oh man, went a bit early. That katana, by the way, does a lot of stun, which is why I'm going to add that to our weapon lineup. I think if I ever do like a future From Software game, I think I am going to treat weapons like that. We're going to have a lineup of weapons rather than just one. I'm not complaining about Uchi, but maybe we should have different weapons for different things. Like when we was facing against the blacksmith guys, we needed a horizontal slash. When we're facing against other things, we need a vertical slash for the blacksmiths, and then we need horizontal slash for other things. So maybe it's just a good idea. Right, so here, yeah, this is where we want to go back to. You come back to here from any direction you like, but we want to get on here, because now it's time to go underneath. Wait for it to rise. There's loot in here, if you want to get the loot, which isn't exactly amazing. Oh man, that took too long. Ouch. Oh, spam and roll then as well. Oh, that's why. Ha! I completely forgot. You should roll back into that crevice there and then come this way. I completely forgot about the ladder. I've literally just been through here with the strength build as well. I knew. Distracted. I'm talking to myself, but talking to you guys at the same time, and I'm distracting myself. Getting too excited. This is just where the cannibal guy was, but he decided he would fall off for us, so I guess we didn't really need that. Alright, so what you're supposed to have done is come down, rolled back into here, and then ran across. Grab the loot, and then head through. Alright, now we can head down to the next level. Just carrying our way through. Excuse me. Not having that. That's like majorly annoying how close that is to actually beating them. That's always what tells me whether or not you're at the right power level though. If you are just like a tiny bit out from beating them on a hit, that means you need to be like that tiny bit more powerful realistically. So if you're not backstabbing little enemies like this and insta-killing them, we do need to upgrade something to fix that. Ouch. Calm yourself. We've got 5. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay for plants, actually. We do need to have a few left. The main show here is something else. Is it this one? Yeah. Alright, so this account, as you can see, straight away aggro. You know what? I need to see if Assassin's Gambit will work. I don't have it with me. Alright, I'm going to get that equipped onto something. We're going to try that out very soon. If you just stand here and allow that to start firing stuff, it's going to go all over the place. So you want to come down here with a run-up. Let it just calm itself down. Because it does a lot of shots. get ready for the troll. This is where they troll us, because you come around here, and if you just step here, you're fine, right? But look, we have a hole. And we could go down there. Yeah, why not? Let's clear it. There's nothing like major, but we might as well get it done. Have to do every bit. Just a few bits and bobs down here. We should basically just be able to run through, and there should be, yeah, ladder, and is this where the double encounter is? Yes. So there is it Lash of Roar or Lightning Spell? I can't remember now. You can take this one out. Try not to go in if you don't have to. Have another one to the left. Yeah, electric charge, there we go. I'm sure that's perfect in that room. And we take the ladder. Back round. So we now have to go back through the same way. That's why I was hesitant about it. But just in case people have done it, we need to go down there, so go for a run again. And then we hit the pillar. And we need to be careful. Because we can see two, obviously, but hopefully if you can look over there on the right side of the screen right now, there's actually another one on the wall, and that is mirrored. So there are 4 enemies over there. So you need to be ready to clear stuff out. Luckily they only aggro as sides, so we don't need to worry about it too much just yet, and we can get you from here. So good. Time for some more secrets then. Get the Shadow Realm. And then jump up on this a little bit. Into there. Into there. For more loot. And then I want to go all the way across. I could have gone off there, should have just done it. So I don't know if that counts as 1 secret or 2. It's kind of 2 items, and obviously you could come off the thing, not come over this way if you wanted. Now, if I remember right, there's a drop off this way, but I don't think it's worth taking. But we'll do it anyway, just so you've seen it all. So this drop-off is going to take us back to the main room again. Don't run straight across there. We're going to go this way. And then you could either go on top of the lift again. So if you didn't take the drop-off, like I said before, you could just run across the top of these. And that would be fine, because you're able to just come back over to where we are now. And then... I think about it. Is the loot up there? Just checking up there. I don't know why I thought I saw a long bit. No? Anyway. Okay, let's come down. Get paranoid. Nope, went and checked. Nothing up there. So, just waiting for this to jump down. Excuse me. Activate. And then... Pass on through. Oops. Nearly, nearly forgot about that. Go back. Got the loot. Down the lift. Shelf there, not really anything on it. Now we're in for the boss, which I think is the Death Knight. This could be pretty painful. Because basically he is designed to punish us for summoning. We're going to get absolutely wrecked for summoning here. That's what the bubble tea is for. As soon as the Linux here kicks in, we'll be pretty fine. Alright then. He is staggerable, so... Well, apparently only with great weapons. Alright then, so we're on for round 2. This time boy's gonna get gavelled. He likes heavy attacks, so... Ouch. Oh, he's healed himself off the mimic. That's annoying. Crazy attack pattern there, right? Get for that. Oh man, it's gonna hurt. Stop that! And the mimic joins in with the gavel. So good. But unfortunately for you, sir, that is the end of the Death Knight. And the dungeon's complete. Right, let's go get ourselves an ancient dragon stone. So to continue then, obviously we're going to be heading pretty far south from where we are right now to the Pillar Path waypoint. I did grab this earlier on, but if you need to, you can just obviously take a ride down here. Those runes we just got are going into Dex, which unlocks the ability to use the weapon that I want, I believe. Yep, it's time. It's time. And the weapon art on this, just so you guys can see it, very fast strikes. And the best thing about them is they seem to penetrate shields, and they have great stun potential. There are some pretty hefty enemies, and that can effectively stun lock them, which is just ridiculous. So anyway, we want to make our way to the left from here. We should have the road. We're going to make our way towards this tower. And I suppose, actually, we're going to make it nighttime as well, when I think about it. Because there is a lava tier here, and we definitely want to be grabbing that on our way round. Oops. Hello, birdie. I will have your runes. Okay. Gotcha. Almost missed an armor piece. And yeah, the lava tissue this way. marker wasn't too far off, was it? Ouch, ouch, ouch. So it's one of them there to guard a lava tier. If it... Oh, let's go. There's just one. I was going to say. Come on, you. Let's have you. Here we are, finally. Up to the tower. Green glowy eyes, eh? Grab some loot. Dragon smithing stone makes us happy. And you know what? I think I'm going to upgrade the weapon. That'll pretty much close out the episode. So next up we'll be doing Dragon's Pit, which we already have unlocked. So right now I'm going somewhere that I can do some smithing. Let's go see our boy. Let's go see our boy. Strength and armament. Alright, this buddy. I'm pretty confident this is going to be good. I will give you all a demo right now on something worth having a demo against as well. So let's go back to the DLC. Let's go somewhere where I know one of the big shield boys is going to be. I'm going to show you now why. Even though this has probably got lower damage per hit on it, why this is a good weapon to bring along. So like if you look on the AR, we're going down by like 140. Although because this has where are we? Yeah, this is going to have less dependency on magic damage. There is an argument now to take the Scorpion Charm off, because the main reason to take Scorpion Charm is because it upgrades all magic damage, including from the weapon. Which means we could be more defensive and more aggressive at the same time if we take that off. But on a normal enemy, right? I'm just going to rip this to bits. Are you ready? Oops. So, kind of cool. Now let's try something that has poise. A lot of poise. Something that is usually hard to stagger. Let's get you out the way. Hello, big lad. I'll say easy mode has been achieved, right? Probably not as good on bosses. It's not getting like posture damage so that we can get crits, but it is making it so that we can get all those hits in without taking any damage. So with that being said, and I haven't even tested this with the with the mimic tier on, but yeah, pretty funny. Same moveset whether it's two-handed or not, which is fine. So combine that with the plus due to regenerate the FP, because it does seem to use a fair amount, like not loads per attack, but it does seem to use a fair amount. And yeah, we are looking golden. Either way, you can safely make your way down to Dragon's Pit now. We are going to be passing through there